Can't there be a par 3 course set aside for the slow female golfers so they don't clog up the championship courses on the weekends? There's no reason women should be allowed to slow down the pace of play on a beautiful Saturday like today. Folks, this is breaking news. It's not every day you get to see a battle of the sexes forming before your eyes on Twitter. The original battle of the sexes was between Bobby Riggs and Billie Jean King in tennis. Some rules changes were made to kind of even the playing field. But in golf, you don't have to do that. It's find your ball, hit it, play it where it lies, finish out your putts. So we can truly have this match between Nick Adams, aka Alpha Male, and Paige Spiranac as their tweet levels rise to different levels of hostility that I haven't seen before. A lot of passive aggressiveness, a lot of trolling, and this should be the match. While we all know Paige Spiranac as everyone's favorite golfer girl next door, and I would move houses if she could live next door to me, I have no idea who this Nick Adams guy is. But he's come strong out of the gates. This tweet is taking off, and other golfers are also jumping in there. This thing is going viral as we speak, and I'm going to walk you through it because this is need to know news. The golfing hippie comes up with more simping. Nick's championship course. Interesting, Terry Watts, also alpha male. Yesterday I struck one on the green from the tee box about 450 yards out because she was going too slow. I had enough of that nonsense after 3 holes. They should be driving the beer cart, not playing. Jim, $10 says this dude is a virgin. A little bit simping. Play where it lies. If you're not breaking 90, you need to move out of the way if you're slow. The sex of the player doesn't matter. I'm behind men all the time who irritate me because they play a Bryson DeChambeau pace, but yet shoot 98s. Move if you're slow. Let the faster players through. Play where it lies. Not wrong. We need to all work together to speed up the pace of the play on the golf course. I myself never take practice swings unless it's something like a 90-yard shot and in where I need to really dial in the distance. Another alpha male. We need more women in the kitchen and less women golfing. Obesity is a problem in the States. I do think that would be helped if more people, men and women, were making lower calorie, healthier fare in their own kitchen. It would also save costs. Do you see how expensive eggs are nowadays? Pace of play is the issue. Joe Lekinski, I've never seen a L follow a W. That looks maybe like a Polish name. One of those letters has to be silent, the L or the W. I'm betting it's the L. So I'm going to say Weklinski, pace of play is the issue, not player's gender. Totally sexiest. Interesting. Because now you've combined what Nick Adams has said, which could be viewed as sexist, with the sexy nature of Paige Spiranac and made it totally sexiest. This guy's playing chess while we're playing checkers. And are you claiming to be a championship caliber alpha golfer too? I talked to those ladies, says Gary Veloso Muchacho. They seen you behind them, and they did it on purpose while they enjoyed sipping on soy milk lattes and laughed at how much time you spent in the bush. Confusing, because you would think he would accuse Nick Adams of drinking soy milk lattes, and that whole rest of the part could almost be viewed as being favorable to Nick Adams. I'm sure he'll spin that one. If you don't like it, try playing another sport. Anyone who feels the need to call themselves an alpha male is definitely not an alpha male. Andy reiterates this point. The only way you get around a golf course in 4 hours is in a cart. You take 6 hours walking 18 with your physique. I don't know Nick Adams' physique. I'm assuming now he's no Paige Spiranac male version. The fake masculinity in this thread is disgusting. A true man respects women and never tells them where their place is. Nick, I've seen some bad takes, but this one has to be one of your worst. Laugh my ass off. Golf is a male-dominated sport, and tweets like this just discourage people from playing because of negativity like yours. I am the first golf YouTube channel out there, Big Boy Pants, that says, my goal is to grow the sport for women as well. I know Rick Shields' audience is 97% male, as is mine, and I'm going to work to bring women into this sport. Who's with me? Get in the comments below. We've got to grow this game of golf. So now you get a lot of these other people saying, hey, it's not gender specific in relation to slow play. And then obviously you need Jill Dareberry to refer to herself as an alpha female. No comment there. He's getting referred to a lot as tubby and fluffy. I mean, this could be one of those transformation challenge videos for Nick Adams. He starts off overweight, really dials it in. He and Paige Spiranac patch things up. There's a lot of potential here. Mike Frey, tries to play it right, but might have put his foot in his mouth. Can't blame the women for slowing down the pace of play. Most I know move along quickly. You can blame course setup though. Most are way too long for the average female golfer. I don't know whose side he was on with that reply. Look at this, Rosemary. You're the guy bringing Natty Light in your bag on betting. Ain't nothing wrong with a little Natty Light. I mean, if you're under the age of 22. Now we have a pro stepping in, Bill Schutz. As a PGA professional, I can tell you on an average that avid women players are much faster than men. Most aren't waiting to drive that par 4 or reach that par 5 that the men proceed to shank, top, or sometimes whiff. Simping. T-Foat refers to Nick Adams as veal chop. Now it's mostly people just bagging on Nick Adams, which is probably what he wanted. There's a very big troll feel to this tweet. Paige Spiranac, it would be so satisfying outdriving you all day long. This is when you know the pro jumps in here. Love it. Listen, Paige, you're not famous because of your golf swing or how far you can drive the ball. Nick Adams replies. Paige Spiranac for the win. Listen, Nick, we all know I have fantastic milkers. I should now change my name to Paige Spiranac Alpha Jugs. She always wins. Very clever person. This thread is obviously in relation to Paige Spiranac, so they're just bagging on this guy. Nick, please, please, please post a swing video so we can all laugh hysterically at you thinking you could keep up with Paige. I've seen that sentiment also expressed with other people. Here we go again. Why don't you post your swing, Nick, and we can compare it? Because Paige's is pretty damn near perfect. Simping. Nash Phil. Charity event idea. Paige versus Nick, and she hysterically wipes the floor with him. Long drive, putting, or 18 holes. Would be amusing to watch that shellacking. I don't know. Nick Adams could be a great golfer. You don't have to have a certain build to play good golf. Good golfers come in all shapes and sizes, and that's why I think that this could be the next The Match. And then everyone here keeps bagging on him for saying he's an alpha male. And this whole thread is just nonstop simping. Rough. HD Deuce 0164. HDA Deuce, I assume, would be high definition deuce. This actually sounds like a challenge. Y'all sound go for it. And that's how I feel too. Out driving Nikki already, LOL. Well played. JH22 using Eric, whatever his name is from Mask, as his profile photo. Guys, stop fighting, but seriously, page me, and you putt-putt golf course of your choosing in the United States. Loser pays for Applebee's. I mean, you can't hate a guy for trying. Simping. This guy, Greater NE Golf Expo, I don't like you. Reason 9,999 why at Paige Spiranac is the best. She really is the best. I don't care if you think that's simping. So folks at home, tell me what you think. Do you think that Paige wins this match or Nick Adams? Either way, it should definitely go down. This would be big money, must watch TV or wherever it's broadcast. What do you think the odds would be for the Vegas bookmakers for this match if Nick Adams were to play Paige Spiranac? I know we all assume that because Paige has been a professional in the past that she would win, But what tees do they play this match from? The farther you go back, I think the more advantageous it gets for Nick Adams. Get in the comments and let me know what you think about the odds, who wins, and what tees they could or should play from.